Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Crispy and I sense it's time for some more Fantasy Life High. The solo Treasure Grove series. Welcome back. So in our last episode, we had a few hang-ups with some of our lives that gave us kind of a bit of trouble, but we've made some upgrades. Not a ton, but a little bit. Let's take a look. We have our hunter still at master class, but I have upgraded. Actually, no, I haven't. I think I did something with the skill tree, for farmer and fishing. At least I hope I did. Woodcutting is okay, mining is okay. We've always been a master in carpenter on this account. And now I'm a master alchemist as well. Which, you know, probably would help me if I was using it correctly, but I've mainly been using it for charms and stuff, because charms are sweet. But that being said, let's check and make sure we're wearing our best gear. Oh yeah, we made these. I know we didn't. We got these. Instead of a cape, we get that. Okay, that was part of, one of the max level costumes, I think. But I just want to make sure, even though these things will give you defensive bonuses and stuff like that, I want to make sure drop rate and XP are kind of more king in my opinion. So we're going to go with whatever our best combo of that is. Only 5% drop rate there. So I don't have a 20% drop rate ratio on this account, but at least 15 should be good. Wait, unless I didn't have one up here. I might not have one up here. I do not have one up here. Never me mind. And it was this one that has a 10% drop rate. So it's a little bit negative on the specs, but I mean it's not a huge deal. Anyways, though, let's make sure we upgrade our team. That's going to be the other important thing. So they got an upgrade because of new gear I made. They got an upgrade because of new gear I made. And they're pretty solid the way they are. So, wanted to make sure that was good. Also, other people have probably known this. I just realized this during a stream yesterday. So I wanted to point this out for everybody. I think this is really cool. If you go to the characters page here. Well, first of all, I thought this was cool. It gives you a breakdown of all your stuff. Like, you're an NPC, you know, which is pretty cool. It's really breaking it down, too, for arrows. It's telling you all 1 through 3. That's wild. But you also have the option to look at your buffs, which is awesome. So our drop rate is 10%, and our XP is an extra 10%. And then there's our life skill bonuses as well, which is pretty cool. I was looking for a stat screen forever. I just never thought it was going to be under this character page. I thought this character page was useless. Apparently, not so useless. Let's just double check this screen. Our hunter, I don't know if I was saving for anything. Our hunter feels so buff already. Yeah, let's just get this extra drop rate going. So again, we're trying to get some better stuff in these things. Even though we're soloing it. Our miner, we have 28 extra points to allocate. Unfortunately, the big helper right there, we don't get until expert, and I haven't done any of the quests offline to level that up. Ooh, wait, do we have enough to get this? Ooh, I think this is going to help dramatically. Big boost to mine. Ore breaker 3. Yes, we will take that. And I don't think you can do anything with 3 points at this stage. Wood cutting, 25 points. I think it's the same thing here, right? No, adept with. We're only apprentice. Never mind. Can get bonuses to XP, but I don't feel like that's worth it. Our fishing was kind of capped here. Special skill. Pulling your rod back with all your might. Darn it. Kind of needed that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, everybody. All I needed to do was get one level in fishing, and I didn't do it. No. Do I have any, like, XP in it complete? Just 3 out of 4. Big jerkbags. Yeah, big jerkbags. I might cut this part out of the video because I might not want to waste your guys' time with this, but it does seem like this is going to be kind of important because when you see the path, I have to encounter at least one fish. Yeah, that was the angler challenge, so we should be able to level this up at least once right now. Best idea ever to put that in the game, to let you teleport instantly to your master. So great. Oh, I just can't overstate that enough, how wonderful that is as a game feature. Just lets you teleport. Man, it's so helpful. Do we have anything else randomly from, like, higher tier stuff? No, we don't, of course not. And did that give me the points I needed? It did, yes. What is this? Rod pull 1. That just reduces charge time. I don't think that matters. This is the main one because this lets you do the spamming the heavy attack if it was a attack, because, you know, it's fishing, so it's kind of an attack, you know. So. Technically, if we respec, we can go all the way to that. Those are just crit rates. I don't think we need that. No, I think we're good. I think it was really just that skill I wanted to make sure we had. We're going to avoid farming like the plague. Even though we have a gazillion points in it somehow. I don't understand that. And again, only 3. And we needed more. Water crops. I don't know any place where I can water 18 crops really quickly, so we're going to ignore farming and hope that we can continue to do so, at least for this episode. And I promise I'll work on these lives off stream, off video. If you watch the live streams, we're live here weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, at least. And when we're playing this game, if you watch the streams, we're playing the Switch account. And the Switch account has been much more advanced now. I have 3 Master Lives. I have all this other stuff going on in it. So it's the one I've focused more heavily on lately. So I really need to just spend more time on this account. This was the one we teased at the end of last video, where we have a treasure room. This is a 700 to 800 year old dungeon. So I think the path here is just straight monster till we get to a rock. Monster, treasure room, monster, tree, and then a boss is Big Beak. And he's got some good stuff, especially for our class. Hopefully we get a bow drop. That would be magnificent. But we also are a master carpenter, so we could probably make ourselves a good bow. Which, by the way, what is our bow that we're using currently? Crystal bow. 320. That, actually, we didn't make. That was the one that was gifted to us. That is one that I've made that's only a slightly weaker than that one. And that one's not up to tier. What does this have on it? Oh, why am I not using this? Look at this, the extra paralyzation. Okay, yeah, so this is the bow that I made. And yeah, 50% chance for paralyzation, and we love to exploit that as hunters. I thought I had changed my outfit. It doesn't matter. Let's explore. Here we go. Game on. I think we're going to be okay, because it being mainly monster-based. The trouble we ran into last episode was with fishing. And I think with mining, of all things, where I thought I was perfectly fine with mining, but apparently not. I have to turn auto. Remember to turn that on. There's a feature that came out in one of the more recent updates that lets you auto target. Auto target. Jeez, words to me. Oh my god. I'm speaking to you and my words are not working. Auto target. Bam. We want that on. If you're not used to it, which, I mean, you might not be because it was in a more recent update that it came across, it can be a bit jarring at first, but I feel like especially for the range classes, it's incredibly helpful. Snakes are actually kind of buff, huh? See, now that's the only thing that can get you into trouble. As a range class. If you don't realize you finished up the attack and then it just starts attacking the next guy before you're ready, that's the trouble. But as long as you're ready for it. Love that shot. Good there. This guy dropped a chest I wanted. Explosive flask. These guys are 75, by the way, and we're only in our 60s. So we might be getting to our max as far as soloing goes without actually grinding up levels. We'll see. I mean, as an archer, as a hunter, I don't know why I always want to say archer. They have weird names for fishermen in this. They don't call it fisherman, they call it angler. But the hunter is just called hunter. And I keep wanting to call it archer for some friggin' reason. I guess because angler's in my mind. And archer makes way more sense as an alternative than angler does. For fishing. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. You're a fisherman? Leave your comment below to let me know if you prefer to be called an angler. Is there any modern fishermen that like fish? I feel like it's all like not tech-based, but like picture like fishing is mainly done with giant nets and stuff now, right? Like, I mean, unless you're casual hobby fisherman. But I don't think if you're a casual hobby fisherman, you're calling yourself an anglist, you know? I think you're just saying, hey, I want to go fishing with little buds, you know? I don't know. I'm overthinking this. Oh, that was an elite weed? Really? This guy's trapped in the hallway. I don't know if he's gonna... Okay, he's paralyzed, so he's not gonna do anything. I think that should end him, right? No? There we go. Oh, we had a war god bow. I don't think that's gonna be an upgrade. It's gonna be hard to find any. Oh, yeah, mine is 90. It's gonna be hard to find any upgrades when you've got something in the 300s. So, time to take the wolves down. So yeah, my team's doing really good too, so I feel confident. I was gonna say, are you serious? There's one enemy left? But no, I was just waiting for that guy to fully pass out. So it's a monster room again, I believe, right? Yeah, and then a mine, and then all monsters to the treasure room, and hopefully get something really nice in the treasure room. Gotta defeat all monsters again. Oh no. Oh, 43! Holy wow. I kinda wish my NPCs were like real people and they could just like go off on their own and start like knocking these dudes out for me. That would be excellent. I still haven't seen, and maybe we will just roll to try to get it to pop up, but I feel like I thought the aging room was the rarest room in the game. But I still haven't seen the boost room that will boost your Strangeling's power, and I feel like especially for solo play, that's going to be immensely important, is to get these boost rooms to make our Strangelings, to make our team so much stronger and better to help us out. I have yet to find one. If we can handle an 800 to a 900-year-old dungeon, we might finally start seeing some good upgrades. But if it's not all monsters, I don't have much confidence. We're the Buffalo Room. You couldn't just have the Buffalo boss in here for me so that I could try to have hope that I'm gonna get the mount to drop? The Buffalo boss is amazing because it looks like a cow with a mohawk, and I want that mount more than I want any other mount in the game. Those are my priorities. Mohawk buffalo cow as a mount on both accounts. On any account right now would be wonderful. He dropped a pretty nice saw. In general, it's not better than mine, but it's a nice one overall. If there's anything else that you guys want to see footage on, guides on, let me know in the comments below. I've got other ideas for content for this game. I want to do a challenge run series. Really contemplating starting it as an offline series. But it's obviously going to be a lot more fun for you all to interact with, so probably makes the most sense as a live series. Just dominating. Didn't even let that guy get any hits off. That was great. We really gotta get a room that doesn't require me to kill every single thing that moves, because man, 43 enemies. I mean, this is good for XP farming, but it's not good for just wanting to get to the end with the epic boss is what I want. So that I can be incredibly disappointed with the drop. I'm like all excited that he might be able to drop something that I could use. But I've had very bad luck with boss drops. Especially in my stream yesterday. I had like no boss drops. Alright, what do we want? Mine all the ore, of course. Okay, we just gotta all the mine, all the kill. Why not? Yes, just everything all the time. Look, team. Fight these idiots and get them off my back. Are you serious right now? They're just standing still while these things bite them because I hadn't attacked. That's a flaw in the system. This is the only mining one we have to do. But it's mine all of them. So that's not great. I do remember now, mining was what killed us in the last one. Hey, does anybody else have that problem where you're trying to tell it to do the ult and it absolutely refuses to? No matter what you do? Because that happens to me all the time. This will help because now this boost, Redux stones are amazing too. This boost should make it so that we regain stamina very quickly. So that should help a lot. So we got really lucky getting a statue on the floor. Yeah, see the statue boost is keeping our stamina from falling low no matter what. Yeah, I think we just got saved big time there. Alright, so there's two more. This one may be a problem. That was not a lot of damage. This definitely would have ended us. It would have ended this run like it did in the last video, but that statue buff is keeping us in there. Yeah, we are barely losing any SP. I love those statue buffs. It's obvious that they can't be guaranteed on every floor, but they are well worth looking for if you're struggling on a floor. Finally, we're done. Big jerk bags, man. Thank you, statue. Thank you so much. You saved me. Alright, two more monsters. Until we are at the treasure room. Okay, one potato beeler, so I am ignoring everything until we find this guy so we can get out of here and speed this run up a bit. Everything except for a free chest. We're always going to take a free chest. Oh, guys, there's so many dudes. Oh, we got the guy we needed. They threw so many elites in this corner. This is the most ridiculous thing. On a floor where all you need is to kill one tiny little enemy, they have 17 elites. Jeez. I'll take that. A celestial brush is actually really good. I love those trees. They just dance. Unless you try to dance with them, then they get offended. Okay, that's interesting. Just 4 of the dancing dumbbell guys. Oh, here we go. Really, dude? You can't stand next to your buddy so I can shoot you both, huh? You gotta be a jerk about it. That's a jerky carrot guy. That's the end. We just need 2. There we go. Wow, why don't you go and get in the middle of everybody else right there? It's totally what I want. Okay, we are done. They're gonna go crazy now. Okay, yeah, we're done. I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else hiding in those little crevices. Alright. Treasure room, we have earned it. $760 years ago, treasure room. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, cherry nectar. That's actually a really good ingredient. Almost every treasure room I've had has mainly just been money. Which I really wish they would update and fix, because money is the most useless item to get in the game. There we go, there's something unique. Because it is so easy to make money in this game. Ooh, rainbow feather. There we go. Okay, we got a couple of good ingredients out of here. But otherwise, it was money again. And money is worthless. So, I'm beginning to not enjoy treasure rooms. Like, you need money. Money's great, but there's much easier ways to get money. I don't know if you're all aware, but there's a loot cave in the game where you can just go and farm money over and over and over again with infinite cash. It feels like the game was designed that way, especially since we've gone through 2 patches now and they haven't patched this loot cave out. So it doesn't seem like a big deal anymore, but it is still a very easy source of money. So I don't think a treasure room should contain any money. I think it should contain... Oh wait, defeats 2 snowflake bunnies. I was not paying attention. I think it should contain really rare loot. You know? Like, that's what we want. We want rare ingredients. We want rare loot. So hopefully, maybe, possibly, at some point, they might fix that. Is there anybody else in this room? Peach bunnies. There we go. This is a big dungeon for only needing 2 guys here. I was like, really? They can't finish them off without me? Jeez. Alright, let's take a peek in here, make sure there's no treasure. Oop, there's a statue, which I'll take. Oh, look, the enemies in the room freeze when you talk to the statue? That's awesome. I don't think I ever realized that before. Okay, I'll take essence. That's the only thing in here? Yeah. So we're good. Moving on, moving on. There was that many other rooms? Jeez. If you really want to farm XP, especially if you're able to handle monsters, most of these dungeons are good. Sometimes, too, you can farm life quests in here because they might have rare enemies that you haven't seen or that are harder to reach if you don't have your life skills all the way up. Shut up, Spooky. We're leaving. Alright. I knew it. I knew it was going to say defeat all. I knew it was. I was like, that we've had it too easy. It seems like, as much as it's supposed to be random, I don't think it is. I think there's a pattern. When you choose a monster dungeon, I don't think it's possible to get through an entire monster dungeon with rooms that say only defeat this, only defeat that. I think it's always going to be the majority of the rooms defeat all enemies. It's just every monster dungeon I've played, and I've played a decent amount, has been like this, where you barely ever get the rooms where it's like, just defeat 2 dudes. I actually really like it when it's just like hunt down this one enemy. It would be nice if when it's hunt down this one enemy, it was always an elite. Because that would be cool to like, let's go hunt down this elite in this dungeon. Instead of go kill 2 snow bunnies. But it does seem like that aspect of it is definitely RNG based, but I feel like there's some hidden stat mechanic or something that makes it so that you have to have the majority of your rooms be kill-alls. Just what it feels like. Ooh, magma ore, that's cool. Yeah, I might have to start using this attack more since these guys never want to group up. And this attack goes through things. The problem with this attack is that it definitely takes way more of my SP. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I got smart on my Switch account, and I made sure to start stocking up on higher tier potions and just bought a bunch of them because again, money, not a problem. I did not do that on this account. Yeah, I don't think eggs give me back anything. Do I have anything else in my inventory? No, it's consumables. Oh, I do. I have a bunch of stuff. Just don't have any of them equipped. It does, that's another thing. Took me forever to realize. Maybe other people realize this a lot sooner. If you're having trouble in the middle of a boss battle and you need, like, time to think, especially, you know, when you're playing single player, you can always pause, go into your bag, and then use an item on any of your characters. It turns the game into like a turn-based combat situation here. Pretty nice little feature. Again, that's only going to work for even single player. In multiplayer, obviously the game doesn't pause like that, and there'll be things attacking all the time. Stop walking away from the turtle, you big idiot. And then he fell out of range. That was annoying. There's only 3 more. Oh, good. It's just these turtles over here. Which, of course, don't all want to play nice in one condensed area for me. Did my one person get teleported on top of a wall there? That was weird. Alright, where's the exit? Love it when the dungeon plays out right like that. Oh, I really hope this doesn't end the run. It doesn't let me look at my tree thing. Okay, just one, but that doesn't mean it's just one. It means we have to knock down all the trees until we find the one. Oh, that's bad. We might need a statue. This is doing no damage to this tree. Even in a monster dungeon, we can't get lucky enough to have just monsters. It's not looking good. Oh, you big jerk tree. Look at how close. Can't even normal swing. Darn it. Unless there's a statue, I think we're in trouble. Oh my god. That's so annoying. I mean, that was the biggest tree on the island, so I mean, it might not be in that, but I'm gonna look for a statue first. Oh man. We're not gonna get lucky twice, are we? Listen, idiot enemies, I don't care. I'm not here for you. I haven't been paying attention, but I've only seen 2 trees so far, too. Alright, there's another one. See, anything that says great, I feel like is going to be buff, right? I'm going to stay away from great and try to... Well, this is great, but it's an oak tree, right? It shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I have no SP right now. Alright, do I have any food? think I was cooking on this class. Oh, maybe I was. That's attack for 30, defense, defense. Recover, crafting. I don't know if there's anything that... I mean, would attack? Does attack mean... Because that one says combat power and the other one said attack. 70 gathering for 2 attempts. Does this count as gathering? I'm gonna try this one. I think this is gonna help. I think. It's not gonna matter if, it's not dropped from one of the trees I choose, but I can hope. It is seemingly going up a little bit. It's not going up as much as a statue would help. But yeah, this tree was definitely weaker, so this one wasn't a problem. Ah, man, it couldn't have been that one. Alright. This is a smaller regular tree. So you would imagine this should be easy too. I mean, it's not regular, it's a starry, but it's not a overall stronger tree. Not like that first one we encountered. It's gonna be that first one. Oh, it was that one. Oh, thank you so much. Alright. Well, luck of the draw, right? We got away with it again. But we are definitely coming to the point where I am going to have to do some grinding to get these classes up. Get these lives up. Oh, it was this way. I'm showing the minimal effort that you can put in to get away with this stuff. And my luck is running out. It's boss battle time, everybody. Time for Big Beak. Level 75, solo. Alright, I'm not sure how buff he's going to be overall. Let's just see if we've got anything to help us with this, which we do, because we definitely saw ones that said combat. It's combat power for 30 seconds. So we're going to eat that. And we're also going to see if we've got any potions laying around. 500% critical hit rate for 20. What? Let's remember that's there. Hey, dude, calm down. Seriously. Alright, so I'm main paladin on the Switch account, and I'm very used to just being able to tank hits. So this is gonna be a learning experience for me here. I'm gonna have to remember to dodge and stuff. We're doing really good damage. There's our healer. He's paralyzed, which is still the greatest thing ever. Alright, we are definitely gonna go... Oh yeah, he's about to buff him. Okay, so his angry mode is just angry mode. Okay, we're good. We're doing this 500 crit. I don't know. I don't feel like that's doing... Well, okay, there it was. There it goes. It's doing good damage now. Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance. Easy. Look at the chest. That chest looks gorgeous. Light mana, rainbow feather, and a Poseidon bow. Alright. Hey, I'm always happy when I get something for the actual life I'm using. That was not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. Adventure complete. Good times. Let's check out our bow drop. Whoa, what? Look at this thing. 316. It is beautiful. It's a legendary. It's a legendary. That is so awesome looking. Love this thing. It gave us just a boost of health, which isn't great, and only +2 to attack, but I mean, legendary. Legendary. And it freaking looks amazing. That's a good drop. I'm excited for that drop. Oh, I did have crops I could have watered. Never mind. We're ignoring that. Because now I want to see. I am a master craftsman after all. Does it allow me? Because with drops it does sometimes. Did I already pass it? No, I didn't. There it is. Oh, yeah. As a drop, we can remake this bow. 1,000, we're at 1096. We have just enough Redux stones to attempt this once. Let's just make sure we can't buff these guys a little bit more. And if you didn't know how to do this, I'm showing you right now. Oh, we got an increase down here. We got some increases down here. Okay. So yeah, when you're in this menu for picking your buddies, when you go to highlight your buddy, then you can hit the equipment button down there. It's amazing what you can do when you actually read, right? I mean, I don't ever read, so that's why it's shocking to me sometimes when I was like, oh, look, there's all these extra, like, little things you can do. Ah, there we go. That's the one that dropped in the dungeon, too. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, we've got some good increases here. So now we're up to 1170. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine here. Status effects, it's fun to see what comes out with random, but status effects, no status effects on the bow. Because now we'd have a good chance of getting extra paralyzed damage, and that's always good on the bow. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do this as a bonus for the video. I'm pretty decent at craftsman carpentry because it's the one I have focused the most on both my accounts. Well, no, I've got a master blacksmith on my Switch account. But clearly, if we are high enough, and if we keep getting all these excellence and stuff, we should get a damage increase, and we should get a good status effect. It's actually very challenging to do this while talking. I'm just realizing I'm doing okay at it while talking. Wow, let's mess that up. Carpentry, I feel like, too, has some of the easiest mini-games, too. You don't have a lot. You don't have any stir. And stir is the worst. Still got an excellent, even though I messed it up. Nice. Those were all excellents. Come on. Boost, boost, boost. Good, good, good. Ah, only good job, not great job. Burn chance. I mean, I'll take it. Whatever, dude. Just tell me you gave me a damage increase. This is silver quality. That was all excellence, though. So, I mean, at least my theory has always been, you have to be like at least 200 or 300 over the required crafting in order to get higher quality stuff, even if you get all perfects. And I got all perfects there, except for one slight miss, but it didn't matter because it still counted as excellent. So, Oh yeah, we're definitely taking that. 50% chance to burn? Yes, please. Nice. And that was definitely from the sticker. That gave us crazy XP too. If you don't know about remaking, you want to get to that as quickly as you can because remaking will definitely boost your XP. It's amazing. Alright, our Poseidon's bow now. 360. Very nice, very nice. And we get our fun little signature, our little cat scribble there. So now we know we did it and we're special. Legendary, Poseidon's bow, 360 damage. I know stuff can go way higher than that. But look, for this account, super pumped about that. That's a huge damage increase. We're losing the extra paralyzed, but paralyzed hits pretty well no matter what. So I'm not concerned about that. So very exciting. We're going to replant for a little cliffhanger for next episode. New treasure grove has emerged. It's considered monsters, but no special rooms. What's the monster? A level 90 tortoise. Are you friggin' kidding me? This dude drops a bunch of stuff for paladins and what was it? Mercenaries. Ooh, look at that. Is that a pickaxe? That black pickaxe there? That looks insane. I've never seen that before. Alright, but this is not a good... I mean, it's a shorter one, I think. But it would require fishing. Yeah, it would require a little bit of everything to get there. I'm gonna replant. We want a special room. We really want the boost room. And we're not seeing it. A level 90 godly cabbage. Oh, now we're gonna replant that too. We won't be able to continue the solo series for a couple of weeks. If we did farming. There's a monster room. Ah, and it's still farming. Yeah, look at how many extra rooms is in this one. And this one's considered harvesting. Great spirit radish. Yeah, no, that one's not a keeper. It's very easy to farm these treasure groves. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, that's like straight, like as monster as you can get monster, right? We only got to get through one tree. No, never mind. You still have to get through a rock, a tree, a fish. 2 rocks. 2 rocks, a tree, and a fish. I've never seen that thing before. Alright, so it's the same rewards for each of these level 90s right now. Come on, special room. I mean, a monster room right off the bat, which is kind of cool. You get a bunch of shadow drops, which, you know, seems exciting. It'll be worth it in the long run for extra materials. This is the most monster of monster rooms we could possibly get for a level 90. It's not a boost room. I really want a boost room, but I also want one that I feel like is achievable. And this is a boss I've never seen. And it's level 90. Yeah, we're going to keep this one, at least tentatively for right now. And I will try to do some farming off camera by next week to make sure we're buff enough to handle this tree, at least. Because it's literally all monsters in one tree. If we can get through that one tree, I feel like I can handle a level 90. Even being this low. And that would be very entertaining to see, I think. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. You want to catch us live? We're live weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Except for Wednesdays when you get this new fantastic video series. I'm going to have some new Let's Plays popping off, hopefully this week, or at least come in here in the near future. And yeah, come and hang out for a live stream. Come join the community. We're very chill and cozy, and we are all very friendly. So we hope to see you there. Let me know in the comments below how you're enjoying this series. Have you tried soloing any of these dungeons? How well are you doing? What's your top life? Let me know all that stuff in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe. Thank you all again for being here. And until next time, always remember, stay crispy.